This Ian O'Connor book that's not even out yet, certainly gathering a lot of headlines. Here's the latest one. And this is a book about Bill Belichick being the greatest football coach of all time. And the headline is, some staff members believe the Patriots could replace Tom Brady with any NFL starting quarterback and win the Super Bowl, according to this book. And I think they said they topped 15. You could get 15 quarterbacks who could win the Super Bowl. Anonymous quote here. Yeah, Paulie.
I have a simple question for the guy behind me. Do you agree in principle with that quote?
McLovin, you're behind Paulie.
No.
You're lying. You're lying.
I would just get killed too bad. I mean, Brady threw 50 touchdowns one year. I don't think 15 quarterbacks could do that.
That's an anomaly year. He usually throws about 30. Do you agree that if any top 15 quarterback could do about the same work with the Patriots year to year?
I don't. No.
Mr. System Quarterback, that's a very radical statement. But have you ever, like, the New England coaches always say arrogant things like that. They seem to be really full of themselves.
The book is The Making of the Greatest Football Coach of All Time from Ian O'Connor, The Mothership. I think Ian will be with us next week. Yes, McLevin.
So do you buy, like, looking back on these quotes in the last year's drama, do you buy that there's real turmoil in that locker room?
Yeah.
I know you got
I think
into
there's
that yesterday.
tension. I wouldn't say turmoil. I would say tension because, I got to be careful how I say this because I don't want somebody to read into who told me. You know what it is. It's just not spoken about, is what I was told. You know it's there. You know it's there between those two, but it's not spoken about, and there's tension there. It's not even professional courtesy, from what I was told, but there is tension between those two, and not even that joking kind of. Sometimes you can joke with somebody, but little truth and every bit of kidding. I don't even think it's that. So there's more to this, but I don't believe that there are 15 quarterbacks who are going to do what Brady did. Yeah, McLevin.
I heard a former Patriots exec, Mike Lombardi, who's with the Ringer now, say that they desperately miss Edelman, Amendola, Deion Lewis, all the veterans who always came up with a tough play, Seton's guy, Deion Lewis, that there's also like a roster problem going on right now.
Yeah, but this is what the Patriots do, it feels like every year, almost every year, where they sort of go, what do we have in September and what are we going to have in December and January? And it always feels like it's something different. It's fluid with how they treat a roster. And nobody makes more roster moves than the Patriots do. But this was from Mike Reese of the Mothership. Then we'll bring in Peter King. The quote is, one New England assistant said the general feeling among staff members around that time wasn't that Belichick's system could make Super Bowl quarterbacks out of all 32 NFL starters, but if you gave us any of the top 15, we could do it, the assistant said. I don't think the coaches view Tom as special as everyone else in football does. Mr. Kraft thinks Tom is the greatest gift ever, but the coaches don't. So, once again, the book is by Ian O'Connor, The Mothership, and the title is The Making of the Greatest Football Coach of All Time, as we make way for Peter King, who joins us now on loan from Football Morning in America every Monday, exclusively on NBCSports.com. Pete, what do you make of these quotes, anonymous quotes about Tom Brady and the Patriots?
Well, first of all, I think Paul Brown would like to have a word about the subhead of the title of that book. And I understand publishers wanting to sell a book, but, Parcells used to have a saying, let's not put a gold jacket on him yet. Well, Belichick's going to have a gold jacket, but let's calm down a little bit. And again, I think he is clearly in the discussion for the greatest coach of all time, but I don't know. Anyway, what do I think about those things? I think after year one, after Super Bowl one, if somebody had said, this is not, we could win with a lot of quarterbacks. Maybe after Super Bowl two, if you said that, maybe. But after Super Bowl three and after Super Bowl four and after the 16-0 season, whoever says that's an idiot, period. I mean, it's just a stupid thing to say. Do you watch the games? Do you watch Tom Brady play football? I just, when I read that, I just said I don't know who said it. I have no idea, but I just think it's foolish.
Well, the fact that Mike Reese says it's an assistant or maybe former assistant who said that, at least adds a little credibility to somebody in the building who knows what's going on and watches these games.
Well, but here's the point. I doubt that Bill Belichick ever would say, even after he had 8 Cabernets one night, I doubt he would ever say that. He's not anybody who would do that. He's not a Jimmy Johnson, Jerry Jones guy. He's not made to say things like that. If an assistant said that, in no way am I doubting Ian's reporting on this. I think his reporting is impeccable. I've read parts of this book. I think it's really, really a great addition to the Belichick lore and all the Belichick knowledge. But I just think whoever said that is dreaming.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.